In this video, I'll show you an exact step-by-step tutorial how you can basically start a YouTube thumbnail making design agency, and I'll be giving you all the scripts. I'll show you how to get clients. I'll show you how to construct a portfolio like that. We're gonna look at all kinds of examples. Not only that, also I'll be showing you a tool called Kittle, which allows you to make these YouTube thumbnails with very little effort because they have a bunch of templates already. All we gotta do is just customize a few pieces and we can basically start a YouTube thumbnail agency. First thing I gotta show you is in my channel under a lot of videos, this is one of my video a few months ago, you will find comments like this. Thanks so much, Tom. Because of you, I was able to get my first client and make $700 off my business. I'm just 15 years old. Have a look at this one as well. Man, I'm finding gem like you. Finally, at 16 years old, I'm making 3K monthly from 4 clients. Brother, this is insane. Honestly, this is something that I sent to myself and I included my own thumbnail. But what we would do to other potential clients, we would essentially go to YouTube, right? So for example, we go to YouTube, right? We try to find different kinds of channels. It can be in any niche, it doesn't matter. For example, let's look at this video. So we've got this guy, and how can we actually talk to this guy? How can we offer something to him? Well, usually when you go on anyone's channel, there is the more button. And if you are signed in, you can actually see their email. Quite often also people have their emails on here as well. So once you're logged in, right, you click on view email address. Okay, I'm not a robot, submit. And here's how you get their email. These are public emails that are available. So you can basically get a lot of these emails from other YouTube channels. Now, to this guy, you would essentially go to videos, right? And you look at what is he doing. So all of these videos have a YouTube thumbnail, which is a form of a digital product. Now, what we can do with Kittle, right, is we can very easily make a thumbnail that will essentially allow us to apply for this guy to be our client. And let's find something that would be in this niche of woodworking that I'm looking at the moment, okay? So if we go down, that could be something in this niche. That looks like something we're gonna be able to customize. It talks about wood. So this is actually pretty close to what I was looking for. So with this tool called Kittle, what we can essentially do is we can basically make these thumbnails. So we can change the text, okay? What about for example, I don't actually like this, fun and achievable. I really don't like it, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna change this text, and since we removed the other stuff, now we can just essentially expand it like that. Also, I kind of want this word to be up here so it stands out a bit better, okay? Also, I'm not too sure about, some of these transparent texts on there. So let's just drive the opacity down to 0 and let's see how it goes. I quite like it, but I don't still think it's ready to be sent. So what I'm currently doing, right, is I'm trying to get an example like this, which I would be sending to this guy, okay? His recent video is doing really well. So what I want to do, right, is I want to get his email. So I showed you how to get it, right? And then I'm going to be sending him an email with this template, and then at the bottom of it, I want to embed this thumbnail that I make using Kittle, okay? One of the biggest issues with making digital products like YouTube thumbnails and stuff like this is that a lot of people don't think that they're even capable of doing it. So they quite often just default to using a supplier. For example, in a case of drop servicing, they just think, you know what, I might as well just get a supplier who's going to do it for me. I don't want to touch it. But when you actually think about it, when you actually, try and make these thumbnails yourself, you can sometimes realize that actually it's not even that difficult. It's not even that difficult. Look, I'm currently customizing this thumbnail live as you look, right? And it's actually not that difficult. So what I want to do right now is, currently I'm not very sure about the contrast. So I want to have a much higher contrast because this is a white text. And what I want to do is I want to make sure that this thumbnail has white text but quite a dark background in order for the text to really pop out, okay? And I might do some other cool stuff as well. So what I can do is I can just drag it like this. I can see that this is like a triangle, but because this tool is really cool because it's a drag and drop thing, I really like what I'm seeing right now, but I'm still not ready. I kind of want to have like one highlighting color on here. This, now I want it to be slightly different color. I'm thinking it should be like a highlighting color. Maybe it should be yellow. Let's have a look at this. And here, what I want to do is I want to delete that. I quite like the yellow color, but I'm not too sure about the font. So I'm going to be looking at trying different fonts. Now this one, I kind of want to move it like here. Okay, so we're moving it like here. It's obviously still a pretty basic thumbnail, but I hope that you're getting the strategy that I'm talking about. And then if we do get a client who pays us, for example, $20, $30 for each of these thumbnails, then we're gonna create a custom thumbnail for them. This for now is just a case of getting the client interested. That is pretty cool. Yeah, I think I like it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna download it. So if you're gonna be emailing these clients with the template that I just showed you before, you want to download this image as a JPG or a PNG. Probably JPG is fine in this case because there is no transparent background, okay? And we're just gonna click download. So it would be free YouTube thumbnail for you, okay? Here's what I would do. Make sure it's all in caps, okay? And then you don't want to attach a file, right? You want to insert an image. And then here too, I would essentially get the email address of this guy, right? I would put it in here and I would send it. So I showed you how to make it using Kittle, okay? And of course you can master your skills. I did it in a span of like 5 minutes, right? And it's a very good profit if you actually end up in this niche. If you start getting clients, $20, $25 is very, very average rate. It's absolutely definitely possible to get $15, $20, $25 depending on your skills, how good you get with making these thumbnails, and you can monetize it, which is really cool. And hopefully, of course, you spend more time than what I did, and you actually start getting better at these thumbnails. So you can, for example, import an image on here. You can change colors. Client can give you different kinds of assets that you can import on here. You can really make it a much, much better thumbnail. So once you start getting clients using the previous two scripts that I was showing you, you then need to start thinking about, okay, how can I really get an Instagram account up and running, and really up to this kind of quality? Of course, it's not going to be instant. It may take you a few months or perhaps even a year to build such a huge portfolio, right? But at that point, you might get inbounding leads from Instagram and other sources of people basically coming to you and saying, look, I've seen your portfolio on Instagram, right? I think it's great. How can I work with you? What are your rates and things like that? And then you can also start increasing those rates. So as you can probably tell, I have an official partnership with Kittle. It would mean a lot to me from the bottom of my heart if you can support this channel by basically joining Kittle using the link in the description, okay? Just create a free account and you can have an amazing design tool completely for free. And also, if you're interested in their paid plans, I've got a discount code as well in the description, which gives you 25% off your first month or 25% off your first year. If you get their paid plan, you get access to a lot of advanced features as well, AI related stuff and things like that, which is really, really amazing. Thanks for watching this video. Drop a like, subscribe to my channel, and I'm gonna see you in the next video.